overall, License to Kill's opening is good. The song itself is dramatic and has some spectacular levels which takes full advantage of Gladys Knight's abilities. It's definitely not a one-note song, and it never gets monotonous at any point. And while the title drop in the song feels slightly forced, they do make an effort to make it work, even though it does turn this romantic ballad into something slightly sinister. As far as the lyrics read, it seems like the singer is going on a rampage! Well, yes, if anyone messes with her lover. I mean, sure, Bond goes on a revenge bid in this film, but I wouldn't call it a rampage! Yeah, that. So you don't really think about that because the song plays it straight and makes sure that it complements the film to come. Of course, it also does a fine job integrating with the titles. There are actually some inspired subtleties where the imagery moves with the music, and a lot of the common crutches that Maurice Binder had become so accustomed were kept to something of a minimum. However, that doesn't mean that the sequence has achieved full greatness. Though it's clear some new tricks are being put in this sequence, unfortunately the imagery ranges from the standard to the downright dumbfounding. Now, getting the obvious out of the way, there's a lot of box ticking as far as the stuff that's in there is concerned, some of which was done better in later films, such as casino pictures, dramatic gun shooting, the naked dancers paired with the blurring elements to maintain the PG-13 rating. It's all there. As for the confusing side, there is an odd emphasis on voyeurism in this one. I suppose it's to work in the spycraft element to the mix, but even then, the brand of spycraft Bond engages in with this film doesn't really involve stakeouts. I suppose I'm reading too deep into this. Well, for the matter, I might be reading too deep into all of these, but hey, that's why we're here. Seriously though, the story of the film actually would have lent a lot to the visual concept of these openings. It could have played up Bond's 00 status being revoked. It could have played up Sanchez and his empire. Heck, it could have played up, Sanchez's lizard fetish. It's not like the prior Bond films didn't integrate story elements into their openings. Hell, even Moonraker was able to fit space into it. So the choices Maurice Binder made here are incredibly odd, and it's rife with missed opportunities. Nevertheless, the techniques he utilizes do hint at future innovation, and he definitely makes an effort to play up the dramatic weight of the accompanying song, which in itself is well done. It just gets weighed down by not taking advantage of the film's ingredients and how they could have led to a striking title sequence with powerful imagery. Well, maybe they'll get it right in 6 years.